Hello and welcome to SnowShock's guide to fixing your leaks. In this video, we'll show you how to narrow down from where your machine is leaking and what to do once you've found it. Remember, you can always refer to the online troubleshooting guide for more information whenever you need it. When trying to assess from where your machine is leaking, start by looking at where the slush is gathering. The two most common places are the drip tray and underneath or inside the machine. If slush is gathering in the drip tray, it's most likely coming from either the drainage or the tap itself. Start by looking at the tap. The first thing to do is to drain the tank completely and remove the tap from the tank. Once this is done, inspect the tap for any sort of obvious wear or damage. Then, remove the tap seal and examine it as well. If it is worn or damaged, it needs to be replaced. If the seals appear to be in good order, clean it with hot water and an antibacterial agent and replace it. During the cleaning, it's important to remove any syrup that has built up on the seal. Apply lubricant as shown. This is part of the maintenance process of the machine and should be carried out every 3 to 4 weeks. However, during periods of high use, it may be necessary to do this more often. Now that we have examined the tap, we can inspect the other possible cause. If the drainage is dripping excessively, then this suggests that the seal at the rear of the tank is either damaged or the tank is not fitted properly. This is then causing slush to leak into the black tray underneath the tank and travel down into the drip tray. However, this can also be a result of condensation and is part of the normal function of the machine. It's very common during periods of warm weather. Checking the color of the fluid leaking from the drainage will help determine this. First, we start by removing the tank. Then remove and inspect the rubber seal for damage or wear. If the seal is damaged, then it will need to be replaced. If not, then place it to one side and inspect the tank for any signs of cracking or damage. The rubber seal needs to be cleaned in hot water and an antibacterial agent, taking care to remove any syrup that may have built up on the rubber. Once clean, replace the seal and check to see that it is fitted securely and not loose. If the seal is loose, it will need to be replaced. A small amount of lubricant applied as shown will help maintain water tightness. Now we will examine the fitting of the tank. Take care to make sure that the white plastic spiral is positioned correctly. Now replace the tank as shown, making sure that the tank is pushed all the way into position. You can check this by ensuring that the feet of the tank are behind the lip of the black plastic condensation tray. Following these steps should resolve leaking into the drip tray. However, if the leak continues, then we would advise you to follow the guidance in the rest of this video. If the slush or fluid is gathering underneath the machine, then it is likely caused by either a blockage in the drainage pipe or leaking of the internal seals. To check the internal seals, first remove the tank. Now, remove the white plastic spiral. The translucent boot cup seal may come away with the spiral or remain attached to the silver evaporation cylinder. Examine the seal for signs of wear or damage. If the seal is damaged, then it will need to be replaced. If not, place the seal to one side and using a pair of pliers, remove the hard plastic white seal as shown. This seal should also be inspected for wear or damage. If worn or damaged, the seal will need to be replaced. Lastly, examine the metal transmission shaft for wear. Worn shafts will show grooves cut into the metal where the hard plastic seal rests. Shafts damaged like this will need to be replaced. Now these parts have been examined, they can be lubricated and replaced as shown. The translucent boot cup seal and hard plastic white seal should be lubricated as part of your regular maintenance every 3 to 4 weeks. To clear a blockage in the drainage pipe, first using pipe cleaners and hot water, wash out any syrup that may have built up inside the drainage pipe. Once this is done, check to see that the fluid is able to flow from the black plastic condensation tray down into the drip tray. A buildup of fluid in the black plastic condensation tray indicates that the pipe is still partially blocked and requires further cleaning. Once these steps have been followed, the machine is now ready to be tested for leaks. Please note that with internal leaks, some slush may still remain inside the machine even after following these steps, so you may notice further pooling of fluids underneath the machine for a short while after. So, from all of us here at SnowShock, thanks for watching.